No, go ahead. I'll let you kind of talk through that.
Sure. Yeah. So I, again, consider myself quite fortunate because I started my work on a website called Fiverr, which was like a freelance marketplace, kind
Yeah,
of like
that's
an
what I use that all the
Amazon,
time.
but
Right, right.
yeah. So, but for services.
Mhm.
And that was, I originally got on there because a colleague of mine recommended it to me. And so
Mhm.
that was a game changer because they basically brought the people to you. Yeah, they take a
Right.
commission and everything, but you just set up a profile and learn how it works and go from there. So I felt like a lot of the business, I was just fortunate enough to have them to bring it to me. Now the thing is, you had to do good work. If you're not good, you're not going to get business. Like, there's an algorithm involved. So I kind of cracked the code to
That's so
that.
so
Was
I gotta
doing great stuff.
I just got to pause you there because I want to make sure that, that this point does not get brushed over for the listeners. There's a lot of platforms out there. There's a lot of apps. There's a lot of things you can do that are going to make your life easier. That's the beauty of living in 2024. But just like he said, your shit has to be good, right? You have to actually have good work, quality work. You got to go and perfect and develop your craft so these platforms can be beneficial to you. You know, I had no idea that you were on Fiverr. It wasn't actually until I was in I think it was a clubhouse. I remember when Clubhouse was a big thing, and I actually,
Mm.
that's the person who told me about Fiverr. So it's great that I use it all the time now. So I didn't even know that that's where you started. So anyway, go ahead. I want to make sure I made that point for the listeners.
That's where I got my start. Yeah, and back then it was only say 2014. And there was people that were on Fiverr years before that, and you will say the further you go back, the easier it was to get started because there were less people. I mean, the market is more and more challenging every day. So I'm kind of grateful that I have this many years in, and then I have to start fresh.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I began, and so to your question, there was a lot of learning on my part because, yeah, I had audio engineering training. I didn't really know about podcasting. It was still relatively new to me and a lot of people. And so, like, you were learning along the way and trying different things. People will come to me and say, "Hey, I need this done."